When you need to send the perfect rose bouquet, only one brand can say they've been the floral authority for 50 years. 1-800-Flowers. Why should you trust 1-800-Flowers? They hand-select every stem to ensure top quality. And with nationwide delivery, smiles and satisfaction are 100% guaranteed. And right now, when you order a dozen multicolored roses, we'll double it at no extra cost. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Order today at 1-800-Flowers.com/podcast. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/podcast.
Today we're diving into something that's as delicious as it is powerful, the connection between food and mood in menopause. We've all heard you are what you eat, but science is now proving that you also feel how you eat. Let's explore why that is and what you can do to lift your mood, steady your energy, and nourish your brain through midlife. Welcome back to Hot and Healthy Menopause. I'm Nicole Van Haddam, your menopause coach and your retreat-loving guide through this midlife adventure. The science of food and feelings. When any food is served, we experience it with all our senses: sight, smell, taste, and even emotion. Food isn't just fuel, it's culture, comfort, connection, but it's also chemistry. In menopause, those hormonal fluctuations affect our brain chemistry, and that means our diet can either calm or amplify mood swings. Research from the Women's Health Initiative found that high glycaemic index diets, think white bread, cakes, sugary cereals, increase the risk of depression in postmenopausal women. When blood sugar spikes and crashes, so does your mood. On the other hand, raw fruits and vegetables, especially leafy greens, berries and colourful produce, are linked with lower rates of depression and higher life satisfaction. Here's the bottom line. The closer your food is to nature, the more likely it is to support your emotional well-being. The inflammation connection. Let's talk inflammation, the quiet saboteur of both physical and mental health. The Dietary Inflammatory Index, the DII, helps measure how inflammatory your eating patterns are. A high DII, meaning a pro-inflammatory diet full of processed foods, fried fats, sugars, and refined carbs, is linked to depression, cardiovascular disease, and even total mortality in women's health studies. Meanwhile, an anti-inflammatory diet, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and colourful plants, lowers the risk of depression by around 20%. That's massive. And this is where the gut-brain axis comes in, the powerful link between your gut microbiome and your mood. Your gut is lined with neurons and neurotransmitters, including serotonin, which is your feel-good hormone. When you feed your gut bacteria well, they produce metabolites that keep your brain balanced and your mood more stable. So if you've been feeling flat, foggy, or anxious, look first at your plate and in your glass before you blame your personality. Practical food and mood swaps. Let's make this simple and real. Here are a few hot and healthy swaps you can start with today. Instead of pastries and coffee for breakfast, try Greek yogurt with berries, chia seeds, and a drizzle of olive oil. Instead of white pasta with creamy sauce, try lentil pasta with tomato, garlic, and olive oil. Instead of sugary chocolate, try dark chocolate, 70 to 85% with a handful of walnuts, magnesium, and mood magic. And hydrate wisely. Dehydration worsens fatigue and anxiety. Aim for filtered water, herbal teas, and limit alcohol and caffeine, especially if anxiety or sleep are issues. And of course, balance your essential fatty acids. Most women I coach have an omega imbalance driving inflammation, stress, and low mood. That's why I use and recommend Zinzino's balance test to check your omega levels. It's something that you can do easily at home. And then the Balance Oil Plus to restore the balance naturally. Your brain is 60% fat, so feed it the right kind. Some questions for today. As you reflect on today's topic, ask yourself, how does my current diet make me feel, physically and emotionally? Which foods or habits might be spiking my blood sugar or inflaming my body? What one simple swap could I make this week to create calmer energy and a clearer mind? Write it down, make it real, and share it with me. I'd love to cheer you on. If you're ready to understand how your nutrition, hormones, and lifestyle all work together and want a personalised roadmap to feeling calm, strong, and focused, work with me as your menopause health coach. We'll test, not guess, and tailor your food and supplement plan so you feel vibrant from the inside out. Head over to NicoleVanHaddam.com or check out the show notes for details. And remember, what you eat affects how you think, how you feel, and how you show up in the world. So feed your joy one delicious bite at a time. Thanks for listening to Hot and Healthy Menopause. If today's episode helped you, please follow the show and share it with a friend who's also navigating the transition. And remember, you'll find my free menopause symptom tracker, retreat recommendations, and more resources at NicoleVanHaddam.com. This is your time to thrive, and I'll be right here to guide you through it.